The device itself is quite reflective, as you can see in the video. So what I'm going to do is see how well the battery is charged at this point, and I'm going to power it on right here and see what we get. Well, it does turn on, that's great. Android 1.6 with development kit 1.7.2. So that's awesome. Out of the box, that's great. And I would expect the boot time, since the CPU on this is the same supposed VIA 800 megahertz clock speed, down clock to 533. I would expect the boot times and the overall experience of this device to be quite similar to the M001, since they do share the same CPU. The RAM in this device, I believe, as well, is 128 megs of DDR2 with, it does have 2 gigs of onboard storage, and obviously we have the micro SD port to expand to up to 32 gigs of SD high capacity storage. I must admit the battery is quite low. Removed SD card, so I'm wondering if they flashed the firmware on this previously. Battery is quite low on this, but yeah, I believe it booted faster, so that's a good sign. So I'm going to hit the menu button here. One time doesn't do the trick. I believe it's a double, which it is. Please connect your charger. Battery is getting low, less than 15% remaining. Okay. And really, this has the exact same set of programs that the Eken M001 does. Nothing on either the other menu screens. No, I did not want to do that. Hit menu to get out of there. Okay, that's nice ringer volume. I'll bring up my sub menu here, my control panel. See all the goodies here. Yeah, I get Farm Frenzy Lite here. That's great. Just can't get enough of Farm Frenzy Lite. But yeah, this has the iReader, some more of these Chinese applications which I installed once I got the Slide Me Droid marketplace on here. There was really no need for those. So this, quite honestly, is exactly the same as the Eken M001 pre-installed, which is awesome. So again, with the ports we have are the micro SD card slot, the USB adapter port here for the data connectivity, audio port. We have the USB port here as well for, I guess, supposedly you could probably support a USB flash drive of sorts. It's always nice that there's the option, maybe also syncing with the machine as well. Who knows, maybe I might be able to put a printer on here eventually at some time, which that would be really cool. And then here's our power port. So it told me to power to go ahead and charge this. So I'm going to do that and see if the charger works, as you know, that's always important, and we'll go from there. The charger cable is quite short, to be honest with you. It looks like a 3-foot long cable to me, so you're not going to be able to, you know, run this thing across your living room. But it is charging, as you can see by the charge meter up here, which is good. So let's get back into this thing. Press menu to unlock, press menu again. There we go. A little different than the Eken because you have the iPod style, or iPhone, iPad, whatever, style menu button here, which instead of having like a multiple rocker on the Eken M001, you have a volume up, volume down, you have a menu, and you have a home button. This only gives you one, so you have to do multiple clicks to do the same functionality. On the top here we have the volume rocker, so let's see if that actually does anything. Oh, volume down and volume up. Does work. That's great. So let's go to our Wi-Fi settings, see if we can get on the web here. Okay, let's see what we find here. We should find Remachines again. Yep, open network, no problem. And I'm going to hit connect. Obtaining address. Always takes a minute the first time to sync up, even if it's an open network, which you think would take less time. But there we go. It says I'm connected, so I'm going to go back home. And let's go ahead and open up the browser. starting off with Google. Load it up pretty quickly. And we're going to type a web address up here. Should slide up the keyboard, which it does. So that's pretty good. Let's try remachines.com. Keyboard looks, I have to say, very similar, about the same size as the Eken M001. So let's see here, we're going to remachines.com. It loads the same way. Our website is 1024 pixels wide, so what we need to bring up is this zoom functionality again down here to get the frame. It'll zoom right back out and resync. It looks excellent. All the logos look good. Has about the same speed. Not the smoothest thing in the world, but it does work, and it's going to be just as nice as Eken M001, which I really enjoyed using the device, especially understanding what its capabilities are as an ebook reader, etc. Again, this is about 1.5 times as heavy as Eken M001. You do get a little more screen real estate here, obviously with the 8-inch screen. So we'll see, and I believe that will come in handy as an ebook reader. But I'll be able to test that, say for instance, laying on the couch, laying in bed, actually reading some ebooks to see how this actually turns out.